All praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai, Baal Shem Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai is the name of His only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the Scriptures. So I'm going to go straight into this lesson dealing with strange things are happening, And through the spirit, night before last night, watched a show called Storm. Is showing ESA's weather modifying instruments, These various satellites when used to accomplish his desires upon the earth, Because right now ESA reach a point in technology when it can manipulate weather patterns. So you have enough events that take place upon the earth where ESA have a lot to do with the engineering, but everything go back to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, because the Lord give him that knowledge, to bring forth his agenda. So I want to run this clip, but before that I want to bring forth this precept. This is Isaiah 29 verse 6. Those shall be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm, and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And this is what the Lord is doing right now in the earth. But people that are seeing what's going on cannot perceive what's going on, because there's a difference between seeing and perceiving. When you perceive something, you understand what you're seeing. Just like how when people see us on the highways and byways preaching this word, them see us with their eyes, but then they perceive that this is the works of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai in the earth, calling unto you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans to turn from your wicked ways, because the time of destruction is nigh at hand. So I want to run this clip so you can get a understanding what's going on.
Blowing up. Trucks safely stationed in parking bays are also blowing up. Food streets are blowing up. As a result, high-intensity blasts, explosions across the country, at least 10 of them that we can report. All within a week, 10 explosions. The question is, why are high-intensity blasts taking place in China? Are these freak accidents?
And keep false flag in the back of your head, because you might be in your country right now and I look on China like that's strange, but these strange occurrences just might happen in your country.
Labs are blowing up. Trucks safely stationed in parking bays are also blowing up. Food streets are blowing up, as are residential complexes. It's hard to say they're linked, but it's even harder to rule out foul play because, it's China.
An explosion and fire at a university in the east of China has killed 2 people and injured 9. The accident happened in a science lab at the Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics.
But here's something that you must consider. The blasts preceded the Chinese Communist Party's plenary. The timing is very significant. As we speak, the CCP's Central Committee is meeting in Beijing.
A cold front is sweeping many parts of northern China, bringing the winter's first snowstorms from Sunday to Monday. Heavy snow has covered areas including Inner Mongolia, Shandong, Tianjin, and Beijing.
Snow hitting China, leaving 1 person dead. Thousands were impacted by a blizzard in northeastern China. Check out this video. The early winter snowstorm hitting hard. Roads blocked, rail services suspended, and schools closed. In Inner Mongolia, where over 23 inches of snow fell over 46 hours. That's the longest on record since 1951.
Surprise announcement at the UN Climate Summit in Glasgow. The United States and China have struck a deal to work together on tackling climate change. U.S. climate envoy John Kerry praised the agreement as a step in the right direction.
Despite China's human rights abuses and military aggression, the White House is more interested in brokering climate deals.
How, in the several months of meetings behind the scenes with China?
Remember what I said in the start of this video about the weather modifying machines. These things are real, yo. And Esau learned how to manipulate weather patterns, you know.
Did you bring up some of those very contentious issues, such as the use of forced labor?
That's not my lane here. That's my job is to be the climate guy. This is not a discretionary thing, frankly. This is science. It's math and physics that dictate the road that we have to travel.
China and the US aren't.
We dictate the road you have to travel, yo. Science falsely so called, yo. Because that's the only thing that they're saying to the people. Trust the science, trust the science. What about trusting Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, trust the Lord? At no point in this whole pandemic or what's taking place upon the earth, you hear the main mention of the Lord, yo. Who's bringing this plague, yo? It is written in Ezekiel, so when I shall bring the sword upon the land. It is written in Amos. Let me get to that also, yo. Because Esau, I get puffed up feeling that he's somebody when he's not. This is Amos 3 verse, I want to say 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh had not done it? So all these various fires, these explosions, where you see occur, man, these are all the Lord's doing, man. It is written in Zephaniah 3 verse 5, so the judgment of the Lord go forth every morning, but the unjust know it no shame. So them call these things freak accidents, phenomenon, and all type of bullshit, yo, when it's just the hands of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in the earth. As the precept I'm just reading Isaiah 29 verse 6, yo. This is the visitation of the Lord, man. And as the days go by, it will get more intensified, man. Scripture refer to these as what? Birth pains. As a woman in travail, yo. So we're now going to see more things that take place, yo. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And this is what we are declaring now. The truth.
Only the two biggest economies on Earth, they're also responsible for the biggest emissions of carbon dioxide and methane gases.
The giant of Chinese politics, Xi Jinping.
Behind closed doors, she is.
And another thing what them I use to push this climate change agenda, you know, is this carbon emission bullshit. You see it? And I'm going to put this upon the people. Isn't it? Say people are the problem, you know, when in all their industrial revolutions, you know, have a lot to do with their madness about climate change, because it's how about Shimmy Shai changing the climate, yo. The Lord said I'm going to bring forth these things as we read in Isaiah 29 verse 6. The Lord has changed the climate. And it'll get worse, yo. The Lord tell you about how the sun will get dark, the moon shall not give his light. Hey, man, what will cause these phenomenon, as we not call them, yo?
To lay the groundwork for an unprecedented third term in office that would cement his position as China's most powerful leader in recent history.
The fact that trying to assert, understandably, a new role in the world as a world leader, not showing up. Come on.
Chinese President Xi Jinping did not attend. World leaders flew down to Glasgow. Xi Jinping did not. He was missing both in person and online. He did not even make the effort to join via video link. Why did he not? Well, China has an interesting explanation, and you won't believe what they said. China said, and I'm quoting, the conference organizers did not provide the video link method. So poor Xi Jinping could not join.
Isaac, give us a little more context as to why this deal with China came as such a surprise.
Relations between the United States and China have been, in a word, terrible over the last 6 months since Biden took office and even before. And we were not expecting to see signs of a rapprochement, of a thaw, and this really just came out of nowhere.
Even if you are singularly focused on climate change like this White House is, shouldn't they shift focus just for the time being to things like, I don't know, the Chinese Navy, now much larger than the U.S. Navy, things like the human rights abuses?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, China is threatening the United States like it hasn't in a long time. And it's not just the size of their Navy.
And there's new evidence tonight.
Oh, yeah, so you hear the hypocrisy, yo. But China still over film yard. Russia still over film yard. Who left from way over? America. Gone in at those countries' waters, yo. Causing trouble. Check the record, yo. You know, see Russia over there. Them Navy in the Caribbean too tough. Same thing with China. And when they are over here, what they're over here doing? Investing, although it's part of the whole scheme. But that's what they're doing over here. Investing. Selling off America's debt, and using that debt with them sell off to these smaller countries to have these countries dependent on them. But when Esau go over these people's part of the world, like in the South China Seas, what them do? Them give their allies weapons, military weapons. What are they preparing for? So this is 2 Esdras 9 verse 1. He then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the times before, and part of the signs is what we read in Isaiah 29 verse 6. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You hear the word visit one more time? Because it's going to be an invasion. Verse 4. Therefore, thou shalt understand that the Most High speak of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world, at a beginning and an end, and the end is this. The end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest of plain beginning in wonders and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs. And these are